Alright, so let's get started with some primer. This is new to me. Actually, a lot of this, if I didn't mention already, is maybe not new to the drugstore, but new to me. So I'm really excited about this. There's a couple of products in here that just arrived in a PR box, particularly the ones from e.l.f. So I'm really excited to try them. Some of the products I've tried out recently, like I've used for the last week or so, or 2 weeks, but this is brand new. I've never used this. So let's see what we think. It is a hydrating face primer, and it looks very thin and smoothing. Feeling it already, it feels very silicone, slippy, kind of like that Monistat gel. I used to use that back in the day. Ooh, I pumped out way too much. All right, that feels good. My skin is like a little irritated today. I'll have to do a mask tonight just to calm it down. It's just like red all over, not even just my breakouts. My skin is just pissed off. While that like sets in for a second, it says that this is a multi-purpose primer that preps your skin so makeup goes on evenly for a long-lasting matte finish. Formula is infused with grape, vitamin A, E, and C to help boost complexion and hydrate your skin. I feel like it blurred out in here just a little bit. Nothing crazy though. It does feel like it's sitting on top of my skin. Might have been my bad. I put on a lot. So let's go ahead and apply the foundation. Today we're going to be playing with the Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 foundation. I have the 00B light shade, which is one of the lightest shades in the collection. And I am fairly pale, but I am not the palest by far. So I wish they would come out with a couple of more shades. Now, I've played with this a couple of times now. Now, the reason I'm on such a like goose hunt looking for a new foundation is that my favorite one, the Maybelline Better Skin foundation, it's not being sold at my Walmart. So I don't know if they're discontinuing it or what, but I can't find it and I'm totally out. So I've been on the hunt to find another foundation that I can use on a daily basis that's not going to break the bank. And so far I've been kind of liking this one. I did go and purchase the Neutrogena Hydro Boost. If you watched my foundation decluttering video, then you kind of know my thoughts on that. So go watch that because you'll kind of see what got me into this whole wild craze for foundation. Oh, I think I'm applying too much of this too today. I just have a heavy hand today. There's just days like that. You have them too, I'm sure, where you just go crazy. So I wet my beauty blender before. I'll use that to kind of take away any of the excess. But what I've been doing is kind of buffing it into the skin, patting it in the areas where I need some more coverage, like around my acne marks, like in here and things like that. But buffing it over the larger areas, it kind of like streaks on, and that's fine because this is the look I'm going for. No, I'm going to show you how I'm going to blend it out here in a second. So it looks nice and crazy. I'm going to take my beauty blender and I'm going to pick up a little bit of the excess that's on my hand, and then I'm going to press the product into my skin. And maybe it's the primer underneath, but it usually just kind of blends right out. This is definitely more of a medium full coverage foundation. At first, I kind of felt like it was almost too thick. I felt before I started using the beauty blender to kind of press it in, and I was just kind of using a brush to apply, I felt like I was spreading concealer all over my face. So I wasn't sure how I felt about that. But now that I use this technique to like press it in, it kind of takes away the excess and makes it look nice and smooth. Around the nose, pick up maybe a little bit extra right in here. It makes my eyes look so dark when everything is concealed. I feel like it's sitting on my skin a little funny today, so maybe I'll have to try the primer with a different foundation in a lighter hand with application, because the foundation usually goes on a bit smoother than this. I'm not sure if it'll pick up on the film, but I can see that I'm putting on a little bit more than I normally do. And again, my skin's kind of pissed off today, so maybe that's another difficulty. Alright, I avoid the eye area with foundation I don't know if that's a weird thing or if that's something everybody does, but I know I'm gonna pack on concealer all up in there, and I want as thin and as little layers as possible. Okay, you guys like my little shirt with the little rhinestones? Isn't that cute? I got it at Kohl's. It was on sale. Okay, so I took some time off camera to do some concealer and eyebrows. Nothing crazy. I just used some Tarte Shape Tape and the Maybelline Better Skin and the Maybelline Age Rewind for like concealing. This guy's for under eyes. Brows, I just used an Ofra eyebrow pencil. It's not something I love. It's just something I grabbed real quick because, yeah, I wanted something just really quick and easy. So they're really like very filled in today. The only thing so far that I've kind of experienced is that I feel like the primer is making everything that's on top of it kind of slip around. So I do want to set the face. I think I'm going to use some of the Coty Airspun powder. Mine is in naturally neutral. I think because I couldn't find the invisible one or whatever it's called. I'm just going to do some under here because I have some breakouts in here that I don't want it popping through. I mean, not that it's a big deal. I'm just going to like Walmart and Ulta and Kohl's. I'm running away. All right, I gotta hurry up though. Okay, because of course I waited till like the last minute to do any of this. Naturally, it wouldn't be a Michelle moment otherwise. Okay, so the next thing I want to use is the Butter Bronzer. Everyone's been talking about this. Hi.
I thought you were going to the store.
I am.
Oh. No, you're good. You don't. Okay.
I mean, I have to go use my coupons for Ulta and Kohl's today.
Yeah,
I've just procrastinated a lot. But I have those ribs, those boneless ribs. Procrastinating. Yeah, I can't say that. So this is in the shade Light Bronze, and this has maru something or other butter bronzer. I think I should have gotten the deeper shade because I've used this a couple times now, and it just, like, it's there, but it's not. I like things that are really deep. You guys know I'm totally into my bronzers, but this just gives like a light, healthy glow, and it does have a little bit of a sheen. And I hesitated saying that because I don't want you to think it's like a shimmer or a sparkle or a gloss. I don't know how to even explain it. It's like a natural pearlescent. See, that looks really pretty. I don't know what I'm complaining about because that actually looks kind of nice. Let's do a little bit on the nose. Let's make that nose nice and skinny. You okay?
I thought you were going to Kohl's.
I am.
Sorry.
You're good. Everyone's so worried about me going to Kohl's. Normally I'd say I'm going to Kohl's and everybody's like, Michelle, you can't go to Kohl's. You go there too much. Today, apparently, everybody wants me to go to Kohl's. The next one is actually a highlighter from Physicians Formula, and this is a pinky shade, and I wish it was more of a champagne, because I thought it was going to be really great as like a blush topper. I don't know. We'll kind of play with it a little bit. I've only used it a few times. This is in the pink rose shade. And then I'm going to use my brush from Ipsy that I got this month. And I'm going to just keep it at the tops of my cheeks because I feel like it's got a beautiful glow to it and not just a little hint of rosiness, so not enough to be a blush. And I think that's what my mistake was seeing it as a pink and thinking it was going to be a blush, but really it says highlighter right on the frickin' front of it. So I need to go get a butter blush because I think I'm falling more in love with this bronzer every time I look at it. And this highlighter is just beautifully glowy. It's not like super crazy, and it's not too subtle. It's beautiful. Let's put some, I don't want to put it on my nose because it's pink. But just right here on the Cupid's bow. Maybe a little bit on the lid. I don't know why. I just feel like doing this. Just go with it, guys. Right, and then I'm going to dust off this powder so I don't look so crazy. Looks like I got like drugs on my face. Oh, I actually had another highlighter that I can use. This is the Blush Gems from e.l.f. let's just layer it, pack it on. Why don't we today? But it's a baked, and I don't know if I'm the biggest fan of baked, because I feel like you have to use your brush wet to get it. I don't know, let's see. Yet like nothing is coming off for me. Like I feel like I could go like, and see it barely, but I don't want to like rub it on my face. Yeah, you have to get your brush wet, and I don't have time for that right now. I'm sorry. I'm cranky today. Bear with me. Okay, so what else do I want to play with? I have a mascara that I want to share with you guys, and then this eyeshadow palette came in the box. It is their new Nude Rose Gold eyeshadow palette. And I actually don't own too many eyeshadow palettes from them. Ooh, it is very pretty though. Ooh, these guys are kind of calling to me today. Very glowy and bronzy. Alright, so I'm going to use some of the e.l.f. Shadow Primer, because why not stick with the e.l.f. theme? I didn't even know I had an e.l.f. theme today. But apparently that's what we're going with. Apparently I applied too much of this today too. Gosh damn. What is wrong with me today? I feel like today's just one of those days where it's like struggle. The struggle is real for no reason. Okay, oh, and you know what I just noticed is the e.l.f. palette has a huge mirror on it, which is really nice if you're gonna be traveling. And I realized that because we recently went up to Flagstaff for New Year's, and when I packed my makeup, I wasn't thinking of the hotel we were staying in, which was the Monte Vista. And it's kind of like an older hotel. Like it's been there since like the 1920s or something. So it's very back in the day sort of feeling. Like the room we were in was called the John Bon Jovi room, and he has actually stayed there. And I'll see if I can insert a photo for you guys to see, because it was very just like cozy, and it felt like you were at like your grandma's house. And I don't know, I didn't plan for the bathroom to be really small. I'm going to use that matte shade right there, and then just going to go into the crease here. And it was, so I had to do my makeup like out by the beds, and there wasn't really any mirrors there, and I didn't really pack anything that had a mirror except for my Loreal very skinny eyeshadow palette. I don't know if I finished my sentence, sorry. So yeah, think of that when you're packing. Bring a mirror. So again, we have the light one all over the lid, we have this matte shade in the crease, and then I'm going to do a little bit of this deeper one out in the outer V. They're very soft. Like I don't even know if I see that showing up there. Yeah, it's nothing crazy. It's not terrible though. I'm going to go into this lightest shimmer shade all the way on the end. Just go in the inner corner. There aren't any crazy pop of colors here. It's just very soft. Let's see if we can deepen it up just a little bit, just for shits and giggles. There's a brush that I like to use. It's actually an e.l.f. brush from like back in the day, a holiday set. And we're going to go into this darkest shade all the way on the end, which is like a plummy gold sparkle. That looks really pretty. And then just pack that on to this outer corner. That definitely showed up. That's nice. And then we're going to blend out a little bit. And just a soft, so I don't lose the color, because I feel like this is a shadow that if I like really went in there like this, it would just muddy all up. I think I'm going to skip the eyeliner. I was going to apply the Physicians Formula, but I actually did a video on this, so I don't need to show you guys. I'll link it so you can actually watch that. But I am going to apply the Voluminous Base from L'Oreal. I got this in a holiday duo set, the Lash Paradise, which everyone and their mother's talking about, and I hadn't tried it yet, although I've been wearing it, what, 2 weeks now? And I have some opinions on it. So one eye I'm going to use the primer, and then one eye I'm going to do it just normal. And I'm going to show you guys if there's a difference. I haven't really done this experiment other than doing it on both eyes. But then you think you have an idea of what it looks like. But you really don't. Oh, I can see the white out of my eyeball, like in my eyeball. That's strange. Okay, I'm going to apply it just plain over here. You guys can see it does give me a little bit of volume, but it doesn't give me the length that I'm looking for. And maybe that's what it's meant for. See, I had it in the promo packaging, so I didn't have all the writing on the back like the normal packaging does. Like the advertising stuff. Okay, so it doesn't look terrible, right? So let me do the other side. I am gonna put it back in to get, I'm not gonna pump it though. Just get a fresh coat of, I almost said polish. Mascara. I actually feel like it was easier to apply it on the side that didn't have the primer, because the primer is kind of pulling on the wand and making it clump up a little bit more than I want it to. And see how that side's like a little bit more complete. See how this side's a little more clumpy than this side? This one's a little more flutterier than this one. I don't know, maybe you can't tell the difference at all. Maybe you're like, wow, Michelle, you're crazy. And that's quite possible too. And then getting close, I noticed I need to do this. Oh. Blend, 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 blend. Something fun I want to do before I apply my lip product, which is not e.l.f., you'll be surprised, is an e.l.f. product that I want to put on my eyeballs real quick. I've been dying to play with this. It's called the Stardust Glitter Eyeliner. It is in Sea Foam. And it looks like this. Let's see what the tip looks like. Is it a brush? Yes. I'm not really using it as an eyeliner. I'm kind of just putting it as an inner corner highlight. My eyes are so dry under here. I'll have to do an eye mask tonight. Just like a very subtle sparkle. Oh, it's very pretty. It's not big hunks of glitter and sparkle like the Stila Magnificent Metals. Like it's definitely, like this is like concentrated glitter all the way. Whereas this is more like a shimmer sheen. Very soft. Soft little glitter. Maybe you'd see it more like that. Okay, so then for my lips, I want to apply one of these guys. It was sent to me from Influencer. It is the new L'Oreal Turn On Your Shine L'Oreal Paris Color Riche Shine. I don't know, the name is like so long, I don't know what's truly the name and what's just in the title. The L'Oreal Paris Color Riche Shine Collection. It has 60% oils. It is highly pigmented, glossy, saturated finish, no stickiness, dryness, or heaviness. Comes in 19 shades, and they sent me 3 of them, which I thought was very generous. As you can kind of see on the bottom, we have more of like a nudie shade, red, and more of a pinky shade. What do I think I want to do today? You know, I'm gonna go for the nude shade, but it doesn't really look nude-ish in the color. Let me scroll it up for you to see. See, it doesn't look too nude-ish. Let's see. Let's see how comfortable it really is. Ooh. It feels like I'm applying a lip balm. I'm actually not going to put on anymore because I don't want it to be too heavy. I'm going to blend it out with my finger. Oh, it feels really good. It's really pigmented. I'm very surprised. I don't feel like this would make it like it's on my teeth. It would not make it through dinner, but that's okay. Sometimes lipsticks don't need to make it through dinner. Okay, so this is the finished look here using all Drugstore products, which were basically all new to me, if not brand stinking new. I think I'm really liking the eyeshadow. It's very soft and very natural, very Drugstore. So if you're looking for something a little more pigmented, we're definitely gonna have to go more of the like ColourPop route or back, you know, bumping it up to the Loreal level. But if you're looking for an everyday, natural, very nude, rosy look, this is really good. And then the mascara, like I said, I have like a love-hate relationship with this. I don't feel like it gives me like the length that I need, but it's not that it looks bad either. So I can't hate on it. And again, at first I was kind of like meh about the bronzer, but then as applying it here with you guys against, you know, that foundation, I kind of like it now. So, I mean, it smells amazing. I'm not getting rid of it. I'm not returning it. Like, I will return things if I don't like them. Like, genuinely try them, don't like them, they go back. But this is something I'm going to hold on to. So you know that it's like, it must be half decent for me to at least hold on to it. The only thing I was kind of like, it's kind of useless for me. Maybe unless you know a way to use this that I have kind of missed, maybe wet your beauty blender and apply it, but I just didn't have the patience for that today. Although the glow that I did put on from the Physicians Formula highlighter was really pretty. All right, and then the lip color. I think I like it, and it's very comfortable. It's not sticky. It feels like I have a lip balm on. It feels like I have like a Burt's Bees on. It feels really good. All right, so I will stop babbling on. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to check the description box for any of the products I talked about, or leave a comment down below if you have any questions. All right, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye. So I wasn't certain if I was gonna do this. So I'm sorry if I already said goodbye and everything in the previous clip, but I just kind of wanted to check back in with you. It's been a couple of hours since I applied the makeup. I went out shopping, we ate dinner, we even played a family game, this googly eye thing where you put these like goggles on and it's basically like drunk drawing, but you're not drinking. And the kids and Logan and I played the game. It was so fun, but I am exhausted. I am so tired right now. But I wanted to show you my makeup. Overall the foundation looks pretty good. I've lost a little coverage on some of my breakouts here and there. My nose is a little red. Lipstick's gone because we ate dinner and everything. That's pretty expected, but I'm not creasing on my eyeshadow, which is nice. I did end up running to Ulta and Target. I wanted to show you guys real quick, just because we were literally just talking about all the new drugstore stuff I had been using and used in this tutorial. And then I realized that I was missing some pieces, such as a concealer and a blush that was new. So I went ahead and I picked up the Physicians Formula Insta Ready Full Coverage Concealer. And I wasn't sure what to expect. It comes with a cute little sponge. I'm going to do a video on this because I'm really excited about it. I haven't even pumped it out, so maybe do like a first impression, which I thought it was going to be like a doe foot thing. It has a pump and it's a glass bottle, just like the MAC Pro Longwear concealer, if that's what it's called. This reminds me of that packaging wise. And then of course I had to pick up, because it was buy one get one half, the Butter blush. I'm losing my mind. I'm so sorry. This I got in the shade Plum Rose, and it's a beautiful rosy one. So I can't wait to use that tomorrow for the first time. And then I also got my birthday gift from Ulta, so keep an eye out for that. That'll be going up shortly. Is my birthday video. Every year I put one of those together. I got some brushes. I got the new spray from Mario Badescu. And I got a free hairspray Pureology thing because I had like a coupon for a free product. So that was really cool from Ulta. Oh, but I did want to show you guys. I'm so sorry. I'm going to keep you here. They had it at Target. Remember we were just talking about my favorite foundation of all time, the Maybelline Better Skin. They had it in the lightest shade, which is the 15, or I think there's a 10, but anyways, it's light enough for me. I will take it. I will use it. I was torn whether to get it or not because I felt like I was teasing myself getting it again, but I got it. And then I picked up another one of these because I loved the one that I put on before so much. Like, it was so comfortable and it just felt good. This is in 910 Shining Peach, and it just looked like a gorgeous nude, like even more nude than the color that I had on before. So this is the burnishing blush that I had on earlier, and as you can see, it's just, I haven't put it on, so I'll have to put that on another time. I don't want to waste it because I'm literally just gonna go get in the shower and go to bed. I have to work in the morning. Gross. Alright, I also picked up some vitamins. This is not sponsored. I found them on clearance. I think they had like a smaller, different packaging at some point, and I got the marine collagen one. I think it was called Skin or something like that, or Beauty. Anyways, it was so good. I've really been enjoying taking them. And then I saw that they had buy one get one half on these, the Ollie. I don't see if they see the title, and they're like gummies, and these are just the multivitamin. It's got biotin, it's got vitamin B, and all the stuff that I'm not currently taking. I do have to take some vitamins because of my thyroid on a regular basis, things like calcium and vitamin D, but I'm not taking all the other stuff, and I thought that this would be a really nice way to replace them so I could start feeling really good. and it was buy one get one half, plus Ibotta had a $3 back coupon for each of them, so I'll get $6 back just for scanning in my receipt. And then when I was going down the aisle, I saw that they had kids protein, which I'm not really a big fan of giving my kids stuff like this, but when I do have mine, they like to have theirs. So I figured they could share one, throw a banana, some peanut butter in it, make it like a little dessert smoothie for them. You know, it's got a bunch of vitamins, and it says it's for kids, so can't be that bad, right? And then I did get the one for the adults, smoothie metabolism something or other. I just got the individual pack to see if it even tastes good. So little tip. I think that's everything that I got. Again, thank you guys so much for watching and sticking through this ending, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.